Good morning, and welcome to a motivation, meditation, and coffee with Kat. I, of course, am your humble host, Kat, and I am so hyped today. Oh my goodness. Today is probably going to be a little all over the place. It's going to be a little janky, because I had a huge aha moment yesterday. I had a huge epiphany, if you want to call it, and I want to share that with you today, just because I want to bring attention to how the universe tells us what we need to do, and if we are listening, we can make those positive changes. So, back in January, you guys, some of you might have remembered when I was talking about the open gaming license through WotC and Hasbro, and how they were changing it, how they were going to make it harder for people to use the open gaming license for their own ambitions. And I had originally based one of my coaching programs, A Familiar Breakthrough, on the D&D, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition open source license and the open gaming license. I made sure that I was well within my capacity of the open gaming license, so that I wasn't causing any infringements or any infractions or anything like that, because it was a system that I knew. It was a system that I felt comfortable with, and I was like, you know what, everybody knows this system, and if I want to make something that is going to be that's going to draw attention, then I might as well use a system that everybody knows. And then they started to change it. They started to really buckle down on what part of the open gaming license you could use, what parts of it were royalties, what parts were paywalled, how you were going to be able to make money off of it, if you were going to be able to make money off of it. And it really, it stressed me out more than I realized. And I talked to a couple of my friends to get, you know, my frustrations out, and to get my, to get my thoughts out. And they admittedly, they didn't know what to say, which was the perfect thing. They didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. They didn't tell me what I needed to hear. They were honest and said, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to fix this, other than if you spend so much time and energy on this, you are creative enough to be able to spend your time and energy building something your own. Fuck WotC, fuck Hasbro. This is your creation. Make it yours. And it took me a little while to really get that penetrated through my head. It took me a little while to really figure out, holy shit. So from there, I abandoned A Familiar Breakthrough. The program that I had originally based my practice on, I abandoned. I literally tore it up in frustration, and I threw it out. And I started focusing on online streaming. I really started focusing on spending time with you guys, because I did some soul searching, and when I did some, muscle testing, and when I did my own, discovery session, I realized that I had fun hanging out with you guys. This is what gets me up in the morning, is to stream and to talk to you guys in the morning. This is what gets me going, is motivation and meditation. This is what I do every morning, and I love doing it with you. And so that's when I started saying, you know what, let's become a variety streamer. I have some equipment, I have some technology at my disposal. Let's see if I can make it work. And I did. Last week, I started streaming Diablo. I had my first couple Diablo and chill streams, and a bunch of you were able to hang out, and we had some great conversation. We had some fun and some laughs, and those aren't going to stop, and neither is this. The motivation, meditation, and coffee with me is always going to be here, because this is the OG. This is what gets me up in the morning. And I hope that this also gets you up in the morning. I hope that this is your positive light in the day, and this allows you to start the day off on a positive note, and allows you to be your authentic self, allows you to be more open, and allows you to just be. So I did have some questions over the last couple of days of, you don't have as many notifications going off as other streamers, and, it's not as loud as other streams. No. The morning meditation is just that. It's morning meditation. It is chill music. And if I was in the middle of a meditation where I was finding my place of Zen and suddenly there was a starburst because someone had smashed the like button at, maybe they didn't realize an inopportune moment, that could be very distracting. So I turn off the alerts for motivation, meditation, and coffee with Kat for the hour between 7 and 8 when we are hanging out. It is quiet. It is relaxed. And it is chill. When I do my other streams, Diablo and chill, coaching and chill, some of the other things that I have coming up, those will have the alerts active. Those will have all of the fun stuff. Those will have some rock music going on in the background because that's not as quiet. It's not as relaxing. So, once I took my attention away from the OLG stress, and I started focusing it on things that I liked, things that I had fun doing again. I have fun playing Diablo. The ladder just reset, and you know what? I am playing on my computer. I might as well be streaming. I might as well have fun with you guys. And you know what? Maybe if you guys have access to Diablo Online, maybe we can climb the ladder together. But one thing I really noticed was all the other gaming systems that were starting to come to light. I am a huge fan of Modifius 2D20 system. There is Warhammer Fantasy that uses a different roleplay system. There are so many other rule bases or dice-based systems that are not Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. And that's what really hit me. If I am trying to build a program that is not Dungeons & Dragons, why am I using Dungeons & Dragons rule set? Suddenly, the world was showing me all of the different options that I had available. Suddenly, the world was telling me, oi, look at all the options you have available. Look at everything you have to choose from. And so while I was cruising through Amazon, I found this. This is a campaign builder. This gives you everything you need to start your very own tabletop game. And this is where my tabletop life coaching really took flight. This is where my brain exploded. This is where I said, oh my god, why am I trying to sell D&D 5e to people when it's not going to be D&D 5e? It's tabletop life coaching. It's creation through dissociation. Oh my god, there was brain matter everywhere. My brain exploded. And once I was looking at this last night, suddenly I realized, oh my god, I have so much creative liberty now. I can create my own dice set. I can create my own rule set. I can create my own character campaign. I can create my own campaign. And so that's when tabletop life coaching really took off. I'm not going to get into it right now because this is not the platform for it, but there are going to be some exciting updates to the Patreon. There's going to be a schedule release for all of my schedules, for all of my streaming. I think I'm going to try and break it up a little bit until I can figure out what works for you. Again, I do this for you. I do 7 to 8 because the average amount of people are getting ready for the morning. And even if you are already at work, or maybe you are not able to catch me live, that's okay. Sometimes through the day, sometimes through the evening, I will be doing other streams. I am also going to be doing this Saturday. I know I had said previously that this Saturday was going to be a Find Your Familiar. This Saturday is going to be my first tabletop life coaching world building workshop. And I am going to start building my world that tabletop life coaching is going to be taking place in. And I want you to come with me. I want you to join me as we go through this. And maybe if you knew, or if you know somebody who wants to build their own campaign, if you want to build your own campaign, let's do it. Let's answer the questions. Let's work through it. Let's have fun. Let's have creation through dissociation. This is not therapy. This is finding your creative juices and finding catharsis in building something that is yours. And maybe this is the fulfillment that you're missing in life. So if you know anybody who wants to build a campaign, wants to experience building a campaign, this Saturday at 12 noon, I will be going live on Twitch. If I can figure out how, I will also try to broadcast live on YouTube. On YouTube. Yeah, 12 o'clock, noon, Saturday, Eastern Standard Time. Let's start building a world together. This is going to be super exciting. And with that, if you guys would be interested in a world building March break workshop, let me know. And if I do have enough interest, I will see if I can get it done in real life. I will see if I can work with some of my friends in the community and see if I can do a in real life March break workshop. If you want to see, maybe you don't have access to the streams, maybe you don't have access to Twitch, that kind of stuff. We will see what we can do. We'll see what's happening. March break is still a little bit away. So I want your feedback. Whether you are watching this live, whether you are watching the VOD, however you are accessing this video, I want to know if you would be interested in a March break campaign building workshop. Campaign building it's not necessarily Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We are going to figure out what rule set works best for you. What rule set do you like? What rule set do you want to experiment with? So, let me know if you would be interested in a in-person campaign building workshop over the March break. Message me, info@livewithadvantage.com. You can message me on Facebook. You can message me through my website, livewithadvantage.com. You can DM me here on Twitch. There are so many ways to get in touch with me. Let me know if you are interested. And if I have enough interest, then we'll do it. I will make it happen. If you're not too sure if that's what you want to do, then join me Saturday, February 26th, I think. Is that what Saturday is? I should probably check the calendar before I start plopping out all of these dates. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday the 25th. Saturday the 25th. Final answer, February the 25th. Here on Twitch at noon, we are going to start our first stream workshop of campaign building. I am super excited. Okay. So with all that being said, I think I feel good. I feel excited. And I am excited to have you guys join me on this journey. And I am super excited that you guys have allowed me to take this journey with you. So, now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, let us let's get into what we are here for originally. Let's do a full yoga nidra today. Let's do a beginner's level of a full yoga nidra. Alright? Pretty neat, pretty sweet. So let's flip over to meditation. Awesome. So, here, some of you may have experienced a beginner's yoga nidra before. It will take roughly about 30 minutes. So I invite you now to take that gulp or drink of milk tea juice, or milk tea juice that we were drinking yesterday. Milk tea juice is tasty and delicious. Take that last bite of cereal, toast, bagel, whatever you happen to be eating, and find somewhere that you can sit comfortably without being disturbed for about the next 30 minutes or so. Ideally, if you are able, lay down on the floor, on your back, with your palms facing up, your arms at your sides naturally, not soldier, not out like you're being crucified, just naturally on the floor. And your legs slightly apart. Again, make sure that you feel natural. Don't try to force it. Find somewhere comfortable. And just lay here for a moment and make sure that all of your contact points with the floor are comfortable. They're not bothersome. Adjust any tight clothing or any jewelry that might become uncomfortable. Adjust your blanket. If you need to, put a pillow underneath your head so that your neck is straight. It's not kinked. It's not pushed forward, so that it's flat and that your spine is straight. And just lay here for a moment, allowing yourself to surrender to the floor. Allow yourself to feel gravity surrender you to the floor. Allow yourself to feel the push of gravity on your chest as you breathe. Bring your awareness to your breath so that every breath you take in, your chest is pushing against the weight of the air around you. And naturally let gravity push that air out. And just bring your awareness to your breath. And allow your awareness to become aware of the music as well as any other sounds around you. Allow your awareness of the sounds around you to become like a radar, where you can hear them and you know the faint direction they are coming in, but you're not forcing yourself to find the source of the sounds. You can hear the cars going by. You can hear the hum of your refrigerator. You can hear the sounds of your family in the other room or downstairs. You can hear the clicking of your animal's toenails as they walk across the floor. And just let your consciousness become aware of all of the sounds around you. Now allow your consciousness to become aware of the room you are in. Mentally feel yourself on the floor, making contact with the floor. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest muscles and let gravity push that little bit of air out. Mentally become aware of your contact with the floor. And now see yourself on the floor. Mentally picture yourself surrendered to the floor. Picture the walls around you. The ceiling. Bring awareness to your breath. Mentally see yourself breathing in and feeling the chest muscles, the shoulders, the abdomen move. As you exhale, feel the weight of your chest collapsing, the air leaving your abdomen, your abdominal muscles relaxing, and even your shoulders. Feel them become more in contact with the floor. Don't sleep. In the practice of Yoga Nidra, in this moment of relaxation, sleep will come. Mentally say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the practice of mentally hearing and feeling. Hearing the sounds around you, feeling the energies around you. If you find your thoughts wandering to somewhere else, that's okay. Acknowledge them, show them gratitude, and gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Let go of any judgment you have, and know that no matter how you do this Yoga Nidra, it is perfect for you. Allow your mind to wander to the sounds specifically of those around you. Don't try too hard to pick out where they come from. If it's a car driving by, that's okay. If it's birds, if it's the cardinal, your family moving around you in other rooms. So allow yourself to surrender to the sounds, the energies, and the floor. Allow your weight to fully surrender to the floor. Mentally picture all the negativity draining from you, being sucked into the floor underneath you. Here, in this place of relaxation, I invite you to repeat your Sankalpa mentally 3 times. Your Sankalpa is a resolve that your unconscious will now take as positivity and as present. If you don't have a Sankalpa, that's okay. Simply repeat to yourself mentally, I am happy and healthy. And say it to yourself with confidence and conviction. And your unconscious will make it so. Continue to bring awareness to your breath. Don't try to change the breath, but just notice the spontaneous rhythm of your breath. And notice the weight of gravity itself pushing the air out. And your chest muscles pushing against gravity to bring the air in. Surrender yourself completely to the floor. Now we are going to rotate through all of the body parts. And as I call them out, I want you to mentally picture it in front of your eyes. And I want you to physically feel the body part. Feel the warmth of the positive energies around it. See the rays of golden light surrounding it. When I start with the right hand thumb, I invite you to picture your right hand thumb in front of you. See it surrounded by yellow, warm sunlight. Feel your right hand thumb, warm, surrounded by positive energy. Right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all 5 fingers together, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, hip, thigh, knee, shin, right ankle, heel, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, all 5 toes together, the whole right side, the whole right side, the whole right side. Left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all 5 fingers together, top of the hand, palm of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, hip, waist, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together, the whole left side, the whole left side, the whole left side. Develop an awareness of your back, all the contact points, your physical self where you touch the floor, starting with the back of your head, back of your neck, your shoulders, your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade, your spine, center of your back, lower back, right buttock, left buttock, your right thigh muscle, left thigh muscle, your right calf muscle, left calf muscle, the whole back. Develop an awareness of your entire back, the whole back. Now bring your awareness to the front, starting with the crown of your head, your forehead, your right temple, your left temple, your right eyebrow, left eyebrow, your right cheek, left cheek, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, top lip, bottom lip, chin, throat. Become awareness of the rise and fall of your chest. Notice of the parts that gently move. Feel the morning energy gently waking your entire body. Notice any sensations you might feel. Breathe in, hold, exhale. Breathe. Feel your shoulders and chest muscles move. Breathe. Notice your back. And here, in this place of relaxation, once again say your Sankalpa 3 times mentally with confidence and conviction. If you do not have a Sankalpa at this time, that's fine. Say, I am happy and healthy. It is important that you say this Sankalpa confidently, that you believe it, as your unconscious will make it so. Allow yourself now to become aware of the energies of those around you in the room. Allow yourself to become aware of the sounds around you, of the room, of the building. Allow yourself to develop an awareness of self-surrender to the floor. Mentally picture the room around you. Gently begin to move your fingers, your toes. Roll your ankles, your wrists. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Thank you for joining me again this morning for a good Yoga Nidra. I hope that you were able to find as much relaxation in that as I was. I think that's probably one of my best Yoga Nidras that I have shared. And of course I will let this calming music run for the next little while, so you can use this as your time of relaxation, your moment of zen, however you wish to spend this time. I hope that you are able to join me later on for some of my other streams that are coming up later on today, later on in the week. I look forward to it. And thank you for being a part of the community. Remember, in Dungeons & Dragons, when a player uses the help action, the other player gets to roll with advantage. So let me use the help action to help you live with advantage.